Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano.
Yes, hello and Happy New Year to everybody. This is Chef Diego. I'm here in the cucina. It's 2016. I hope everybody had a wonderful holidays. Buon Natale and Buon Anno. So today, to start off the first episode of 2016, I'm going to make a very classic dish, a little bit of cold outside. And when it is cold, you want something very nice, very delicious, very filling. And we're making today spaghetti alla Carbonara. So spaghetti alla Carbonara is typically a dish that came from Rome, but there are many different legends about how the dish came about. And you can make this with many different types of pasta. You can make it with the fettuccine, you can make it with spaghetti, you can also make it with linguine, and also special type bucatini. Today I am going to be using some spaghetti, which is typically the side. You can use either Barilla or De Cecco. I prefer De Cecco. And so the ingredients today are very simple. We're going to have some pancetta, which is basically Italian bacon. You can use bacon if you don't have pancetta, but normally you can find the pancetta in the grocery store, either pre-chopped or you chop yourself. We will be using, of course, Parmigiano Reggiano. I prefer Parmigiano, but most of the recipes call for Pecorino Romano. You can use either one. We're going to use 4 eggs, and we're going to use a little bit of pepper. So with that, we're going to now get the water boiling. We're going to put the pancetta on the stove, and we will get going. So again, the ingredients are 1 pound of pasta, about 4 ounces of pancetta or bacon, 4 ounces of Parmigiano or Pecorino, and just a little bit of pepper, and again the 4 eggs, which we will be doing a separation. We'll be back shortly with the first step of getting the pancetta in the pan and making it nice and crispy. Okay, so we have a nice hot pan. We're going to now put in the pancetta and get it nice golden brown. As you can see, I'm not using any olive oil. I have a non-stick pan, and you don't want to use any olive oil because already the pancetta, or if you use the bacon, they're going to have already nice fat coming out, and you want to make sure you take out the fat. So we're now going to brown the bacon or the pancetta. And again, the story about carbonara was that it was originally the coal miners who had a lot of coal, and they would use the coal as fuel. And so what they wanted to make was a very nice warm feeling pasta, and they called it alla Carbonara, which is for the coal makers. Also at the end, when we sprinkle a little bit of the pepper on the top, they said it resembles a little bit of flakes of a coal. So we're going to go and make it a little bit almost like eggs and a bacon a pasta. We're going to get it nice and brown, and then we're going to separate the eggs. It's a very special, very simple recipe that anybody can make. We'll be back shortly. So, as you can see what we have here, we have the 4 ounces of Parmigiano Reggiano, nicely shredded, beautiful mountain of Parmigiano. I've now separated already 3 the eggs, the yolk and the white. So now we're going to add 1 whole egg. So again, you're going to use 3 yolks and 1 whole egg to make it. So now we're going to take my eggs. We're going to put into the nice big bowl like this. Yes, perfecto. And now we're going to whisk the yellow, 4 yellow and 1 egg. Perfecto, looks great. And now we're going to add the Parmigiano inside. And we're going to whisk that into one beautiful mixture together. As you can see, very simple ingredients. Italian cooking is all about keeping the ingredients simple and very easy seasoning. So you can see now we're going to whisk together the eggs and Parmigiano. You can see it coming together very nicely. And what will happen when we have the pasta ready, this will just nicely melt. The important part is you do not want to make a scrambled egg spaghetti, and you just want this beautiful sauce here to coat the pasta. So now we're going to go back over here to the pancetta. You can see it's very nice golden brown, perfect. Also, I want to recommend, do not salt the water. Normally you salt the water when you make a pasta, but this time, because we have the cheese and we also have the pancetta, which is also quite salty, we are not going to salt the water. So now I've got my De Cecco spaghetti. We're going to now butta la pasta, as we say in Italy, throw the pasta, and we put it in the pot like this, very nice. And now we are going to put it and stir it. We're going to cook it now, the pasta, approximately about 10 minutes to make it al dente. And then we'll incorporate everything for the spaghetti alla carbonara.
sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano.
Okay, welcome back. A little tip of the day: every time you're cooking a type of long pasta, like a spaghetti, linguini, fettuccini, bucatini, whatever you decide to cook, I always recommend just a little bit of olive oil. So you can see here I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of olive oil just so the spaghetti don't stick it together. The type of olive oil I only use is La Querce extra virgin olive oil, which comes just outside of Florence from a small farm, Azienda Agricola La Querce in Impruneta. It's very delicious. If you want to buy a little bit of this, you go to laquerceusa.com and you can get some more information. So anyway, now we're finishing up. The pasta's got about 8 more minutes to cook to make it nice al dente. We have now, as you can see, the pancetta, which we can now take off the fire. We're going to want to make this nice and cool because we're now going to add this after it's nice cool to the eggs mixture, and we don't want to make it hot, otherwise we make scrambled eggs and bacon. So we'll be back shortly with the last step of the recipe. Salute! Welcome back. Now we have the pasta. It's been cooking about 10 minutes. We got to make sure we always try. So we take the pasta like this, like old technique up. Perfetto, al dente, wonderful. We're now going to take it. We're going to strain off the water and we're going to incorporate the last ingredients.
Lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano. Lasciatemi cantare.
The mixture, like we said before, with the parmigiano and the eggs, we're now going to put the cold pancetta that we have strained and gotten all the grease off. We're now going to mix that together. Perfetto. This is very important timing, So you must now we take the pasta. We take the pasta that we have strained. Very nice, perfetto. About, as I said, 350 grams. Now we are going to add the mixture of parmigiano, eggs, and the pancetta. Perfetto, we add it. Very nice. And now the important part, that we must stir it very quickly because we don't want scrambled eggs, we want just the egg mixture to coat the pasta. So we are going to take the tongue and up, and you pull it up like this, so it's perfectly coating, and you mix it so we have all the pancetta around. Perfetto. Then we get to the nice presentation dish here and we put it all inside. Perfetto, look at this, beautiful, with some pancetta on top, like this one. Esatto, guarda che bello. Then, as I said before, since it's called alla Carbonara, which means a bit of from the coal miners, we must put some fresh black pepper on top, like this one. And of course, when you're cooking with Chef Diego, there is never too much Parmigiano, so we're going to add a little bit again of the king of cheeses on top like this. Look at how wonderful this is. Just a little bit because we have already a lot in the recipe, and we finish like that. Ecco, perfetto. As you can see, we have spaghetti alla carbonara for you to enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful day. We see you next time on Cucinare with Chef Diego. Arrivederci.
Torni in Italia con I tuoi artisti, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni.
My official tester, Chef Amelia, so we're gonna add her little taste. She's so excited for the Parmigiano on top. Ok. Oh, ecco, un po' di più. Very nice. Okay, Amelia, give me a taste. Tell me how it tastes.
Buon appetito. Buonissimo.
Perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero.